Mad City Season 3 has the most amount of vehicles out of any season in Mad City's history. It used to be Season 4 with 3 vehicles, but now it is Chapter 2 Season 3 with 5. So in today's video, we're going to try and review all of them. We're going to be as quick and as precise as we possibly can. We're going to go through all of them, maybe even try some of them out in a public server if they've got weapons, for example. And then at the end of the video, we're going to go through the list of my rankings of my least favorite vehicle to my favorite vehicle, and then trying to work out if it's actually worth you grinding all of that way to try and get all 5 of them. So the first one is Mad Max. This is available at level 105. In the mission section, it's called Mad Max, but if I open my phone and type in Mad Max, you'll see that it is not there. And it actually only works if you type in Road Rager, which is a different name. In my opinion, sounds way better than Mad Max, but it's still a little weird. So if we spawn it in, you'll see that here it is. We have the Road Ranger or the Mad Max. I'm just going to call it the Mad Max because I think that's probably what it is. We've got 3 seats on the vehicle. We've got 1 on the back. It's cool, but it's also really dumb because you're just going to get shot. You're straight up just going to get shot. If this is flying down, people are going to shoot. They're not going to shoot at the car though. They're going to shoot at you. Let's check out the vehicle itself. Interesting. So we've got 340 health. It looks great. It's pretty low to the ground. I like the spikes on the front of it, and I do like the seat on the back, despite obviously it being a really big risk for anyone sitting there. In terms of customization, we have everything except for spoilers, and that's probably because of the seat on the back. Although there is room there on the back, they could have definitely fit that on there in my opinion. It's not too brilliant, but it is the first vehicle out of the 5, so I would assume that they're going to get faster as we go along. And in terms of boost, the boost comes out of the top. That is really cool. One of the best boost positions I've ever seen. First person mode, you can't really see. It looks awesome, but don't use it in first person. Please don't. Next up, we've got the scrap car, level 110. This is probably most players' least favorite vehicle from what I've heard. This one is actually called the scrap car. That's good to know. And here it is. So we've got 2 seats. We've got a kind of barrels on the back of it. We again have these kind of exhausts. We've got 4 of them, and they seem like that's where the boost is going to come out from. And we do have spikes on the front again. Getting inside, we've got 300 health. We've got supercharged engine on it already, and it's about the same speed, if not slower. I think it is slower. As well as its bad speed, it's also pretty bad on customization. We're missing quite a few things here. We're missing spoilers. Again, I don't know why, because there is definite room for spoilers. And we're also missing suspension, which again, I don't really understand, because there is definitely room for some suspension here. The boost is cool that it comes out of the back, but it's just so slow, and the health is so bad, and you're also really kind of at risk of getting shot here because of a giant empty window. The first person is actually pretty cool. It's like you're in the go-kart really. So it does help out with first person, but not really with defense. The health is kind of bad, the speed is pretty awful, and you're pretty much exposed to death. So I wouldn't really recommend using this vehicle. Not too bad, but it does have some big flaws. Next up is level 115, the Slide Storm. This is more of a normal vehicle. I'm surprised they kind of included it. It just kind of looks like a normal car, kind of like the Ranger a little bit, but just a bit more armored up, I guess, for the post-apocalyptic. You can see it has 340 health, just like the Mad Max. It's a bit of a specific health amount. I don't know why they chose to do that and not just 350. It looks cool. Again, all 3 of these vehicles so far, they look really awesome. If we go into first person mode, you'll see that we've got kind of some slits there. So from this angle, it's pretty difficult to see me from, but then when I actually go into first person mode, it's actually pretty clear, which is nice. And also these kind of barred windows allow for kind of a good view, which is pretty nice. It's actually quite a nice first person mode experience, so that's good. In terms of customization, we have almost everything except spoilers. Again, I don't know why everything is missing a spoiler. This one makes a little bit more sense because we do have a little bit of like a lip on the back, but they should have made that just a separate spoiler and put it in the season. Instead, they've just made it impossible to put spoilers on any of these vehicles. The speed's good though, and the boost comes out of the back kind of like a normal vehicle. Yeah, it's cool to be honest. It's not too bad. I would say that this is actually pretty worth it. The speed is actually fairly alright with it. First person mode's cool. It looks great. The health's okay. The only real flaw with it is you can't really put spoilers on it, but apart from that, it's actually a pretty cool vehicle. I think this one is actually the best one so far. Now, me personally, I'm excited for this one. The Combine Shredder, level 120. I personally don't know why this isn't the max level vehicle, because look at it. It looks amazing. This is, of course, 1 seat. We have giant golden exhaust pipes out the back, and the things move as well. Wow, I didn't know that. That is cool. Customization is pretty limited, but that's kind of understandable. Boost, engines, horn sounds, skins, and the underglow. Underglow is sick though. Look at that. You can actually change the inside of the vehicle. That is amazing. It's okay with speed. Let's try it with the boost though. Boost does make it pretty fast. That's nice. Okay. Imagine being a brand new player and you see this just driving past you. 300 health is a little bit limited, but it is understandable. It does feature first person mode, but you've just got this giant black bar in the middle of your screen practically. It does look really cool, really immersive though. The main issue with this though is how exposed you are. You are going to get shot. You just have a giant circle just of an area that people can shoot you at. But apart from that, this is an amazing vehicle. I really like it, to be fair. This is probably one of my favorite vehicles in the entire game because it looks amazing. The speed is a little bit underwhelming, as well as the health, and the fact you can get shot is a big negative to it, but the customization of it and its aesthetics and the boost as well, first person mode, all of that is incredible. So here we are, we've made it to the final one, the Jackalope, level 125. Here is the vehicle, the Jackalope. We've got a giant turret on it, 2 seats. If we get inside of it, you'll see that we have this literal Gatling gun turret. Of course, you can also do this with the driving seat, so it's like an Edge Runner mixed with the Terminator so far. We've got 500 health. You can see that it does look pretty cool. We've got some kind of boost things on the back of it. I don't know what those are, like fire extinguishers. Customization is missing spoilers and toppers, so every single vehicle in the season is missing a spoiler. This one kind of makes sense because we have that kind of compartment that's lifted up there. In terms of first person, we've got these barred wires and also some little slits on the side windows there, so you can't really see where you're going, but it still is really cool that you can still fire the turret in first person mode. It's kind of easier to kind of look up and shoot targets from above if you're in this mode. We're going to try this Jackalope out in a public server and see what the damage is like. Some NPCs fighting. Is this a person? Yes, it is. People in a vehicle, you can see, I think that's 10 damage, is it? 10 damage to a vehicle and then 8 damage to players. That's what I'm seeing right now. Maybe it'll be more useful if I shoot their vehicle right now. You can see it's already smoking. That was really quick. I took down that vehicle really fast. So here's that person. Let's see if I can kill him. I just don't think I can. He's just too, it's too difficult. The target's too small for this kind of turret. It's a bit too slow to kind of kill someone. Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh my god. Oh my, okay, I didn't mean to do this. I'm sorry. I just sent both of those vehicles into the water. There you go, 1v1, boom, killed him. Actually managed to kill someone using this vehicle. That's actually quite impressive. This vehicle is cool though. The turret's actually not too bad. It's very easy to take down vehicles, but very difficult to take down players. So keep that in mind. You're probably going to want to use this vehicle to kind of get players out of their vehicles. Then you hop out and then use your weapons against them. I think that's kind of the strategy with this. So overall, if I had to rank them, I'd say the scrap car is the worst. I think that vehicle's kind of underwhelming, not very good. You're really kind of exposed with your kind of avatar. I don't think it's a good vehicle to have at all. Then I'm going to say 4th, Mad Max. It's not a bad vehicle. It's cool, but I think the seat on the back is a little bit of a weird touch, but it still is cool that it's got 3 seats. Slidestorm 2nd, more of a traditional vehicle, but still really cool, fast as well. The health's not too bad, and it does look amazing. 2nd, I think I'm going to give it to the Jackalope because it is a cool vehicle. The turret is nice, health is good as well, but I think the Combine Shredder just absolutely clears it. I'm all for vehicles that are unique and fun, and this ticks those boxes easily. In my opinion, I think it is worth grinding. I think it does make sense just for those last 2 vehicles though. If it was only the Slidestorm, Mad Max and Scrap Car, I'd say probably not, but the Combine Shredder and Jackalope, in my opinion, make it worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so we can hit 10,000 subscribers. If you want to check out our previous video, that's right there where we played Bed Wars for the first time in ages. I made a few videos on Bed Wars on the channel, but I haven't played it in ages, so check out that video right there, see if I can get a win, and I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is ADMD, and as always, peace out.